What is up, everybody? JT Dangerously here once again, and I am back to do my 2020 NBA Playoffs Eastern and Western Conference Finals predictions. Now, we are down to the final 4 teams in this year's NBA Playoffs, and we will find out which 2 teams will punch their ticket to this year's NBA Finals. So I am extremely excited to do my conference final predictions for you guys in the 2020 NBA Playoffs, and I hope you guys do enjoy. Now, our record coming into the conference finals after a not too bad conference semifinals, we went 2-2, and our overall NBA playoff record is 10-2. So hopefully in this video, we will get back on the winning track and get a postseason winning record. Hopefully. Now, I do want to thank you guys so very much for watching my conference semifinal predictions of the 2020 NBA playoffs. Again, thank you guys for all your support. And hopefully you guys will be able to watch this video and all the big videos I put up on the channel in the month of September. And as always, show your support as always, guys, by watching these videos, super kicking those like buttons, hitting that notification bell, and commenting your picks, your opinions, and representing your NBA teams in the comment sections down below. Now, if this is your first time watching my channel today, guys, as a first-time viewer, and this is your first video, boy, pick to go in if you're a huge fan of the NBA like myself, and you're ready for the conference finals of the 2020 NBA playoffs. Welcome to the Dangerous Lions. I'm JT Dangerously. Welcome to the club, because this club is... two. Again, thank you guys so very much. Now, other than that, let's get right into these conference finals predictions. Let's start off with this year's Eastern Conference Finals between the Miami Heat facing off against the Boston Celtics. Now, Game 1 of this series already happened a couple hours ago with the Miami Heat defeating the Boston Celtics in overtime, and the Miami Heat lead this series 1-0. Now, this is the 4th postseason meeting between the Miami Heat and the Boston Celtics. The Heat lead the postseason series 2-1. Now, the Heat have won the last 2 postseason meetings against the Celtics, dating back to the 2011 Eastern Conference semifinals, and their last time meeting in the Eastern Conference Finals back in 2012. And the Celtics are looking to defeat the Miami Heat in the postseason for the first time since the 2010 Eastern Conference first round. Now, starting off with the Miami Heat first, they're coming off their gentleman's sweep of the Milwaukee Bucks in the conference semifinals. And let me just say something about the Bucks. Guess we know which team in the Eastern Conference can have an amazing regular season but fail in the postseason, and that's the Bucks. But the Heat got it done, and the Heat are back in the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time since 2014, and their record in the Eastern Conference Finals as a franchise is really good. They are 5-2 in the Eastern Conference Finals, and their last loss in the conference finals was all the way back in 2005. And this Heat team is looking to punch their ticket back to the NBA Finals for the first time in 6 years. Now, this Heat squad has been the hottest team, no pun intended, in the Eastern Conference in the NBA playoffs this year, because they are proving a lot of people wrong. A lot of people did not see them beating Milwaukee, and the fact that they beat them in 5 games was a shock. And this Miami Heat team is coming off their big victory in Game 1 of this conference finals over Boston in overtime. Once again, Jimmy Butler stepping up as the leader of the Miami Heat, and this Heat squad is just 3 victories away from punching their ticket back to the NBA Finals for the first time in 6 years. There is the idea of the Boston Celtics coming off their Game 7 victory over the Toronto Raptors in the conference semifinals. Let me just say something about the Raptors. Got to give it up to the former reigning NBA champions. They really had a great year. Just fell short in the conference semifinals, but the Raptors squad will be back. But the Celtics got it done, and the Celtics are back in the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in 2 years. But they're also looking to end a long losing streak in the conference finals, because here is a dangerous fact. Since their last Eastern Conference title back in 2010, the Celtics are 0-3 in the Eastern Conference Finals. So they're looking to end this losing streak here and now and punch their ticket back to the NBA Finals for the first time in 10 years. Now, this Celtics squad, on paper, was amazing with Gordon Hayward. But after the Gordon Hayward injury, a lot of people thought Boston was out. They're going to get eliminated by the reigning champs, but Boston found a way to get that win in 7 and end the NBA champions' hopes of a repeat. And this squad is really good. I mean, you got Kemba Walker, who has stepped up since coming there from the Charlotte trade. Marcus Smart, who has been there for a long time. Jason Tatum has stepped up. And this Celtics squad is looking to punch their ticket back to the finals for the first time in 10 years. So, coming from me, in this year's Eastern Conference Finals, to see who will be punching their ticket to the NBA Finals, this series definitely could go 6, possibly 7, maybe even a 5-game series. But coming from me, Even though they're down in this series, I am going to go with the Boston Celtics to defeat the Miami Heat and punch their ticket back to the NBA Finals for the first time in 10 years. And now on to the Western Conference Finals between the Los Angeles Lakers facing the Denver Nuggets. Now the Lakers are coming off their gentleman's sweep of the Houston Rockets in the Western Conference semifinals. And let me just say something about the Rockets in the best way possible. In the immortal words of Nelson Muntz in The Simpsons, all I can say about the Rockets getting eliminated from the playoffs once again is... And I was right about them. They did not prove me wrong this year. Once again, they can have all the great players in the league on their team. They can have a ton of all-stars. They can have an amazing coach. But when it comes to the postseason, they choke. And I did hear Mike D'Antoni is gone from Houston, which has got to be a huge sigh of breath of fresh air for the Houston Rockets organization, because they get somebody new. Maybe next year will be their year to finally win an NBA title for the first time since MJ retired back in 1995. But the Lakers got it done, and the Lakers are back in the Western Conference Finals for the first time since 2010, and they're looking to punch their ticket back to the NBA Finals for the first time in 10 years, which was Kobe Bryant's last NBA championship with the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, this Lakers squad got it done handily. I mean, with the back of LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Rajon Rondo, Kyle Kuzma, Danny Green, this Lakers squad is bound and determined to punch their ticket back to the NBA Finals and win this next championship for the late, great Kobe Bryant. Their side, you have the Denver Nuggets coming off their Game 7 victory tonight over the Los Angeles Clippers in the conference semifinals. Let me just say something about the Clippers. You ruined it, damn it! You ruined it! How do you blow a 3-1 lead and a potential to have quite possibly the most highly anticipated Western Conference Finals in playoff history with the Lakers and the Clippers, and the Clippers blow a 3-1 lead and lose in Game 7? I am sorry. You ruined a potential classic in the Western Conference Finals between the two LA squads. And what else can you say? That Doc Rivers just laid an egg. You had a 3-1 lead, Clippers, and you blew it. You blew a potential, quite possibly the biggest Western Conference Finals in the NBA in a long time in the playoffs. You blew it. You pretty much blew it. You choked. You choked under the pressure, and you had all these great players. You had everybody saying, oh, the Clippers are going to be in the NBA Finals. They may win the NBA title. You blow a 3-1 lead to the Denver Nuggets. I'm sorry. You guys are fake. And I'm surprised people bought into your pipe dream of making the NBA Finals. And once again, Clippers franchise 0-8 in the conference semifinals, and the Nuggets got it done. And the Nuggets are back in the Western Conference Finals for the first time since 2009. But their history in the conference finals is not good, because here's a dangerous fact. They are 0-3 in the Western Conference Finals franchise-wise, and they're looking to punch their ticket to their very first NBA title, NBA Finals appearance in franchise history. Now, this Denver Nuggets team got it done. A lot of teams don't come back from 3-1 down to win. And the fact that the Nuggets did it, I think, not once, but twice. They did it to the Jazz blew a 3-1 lead against the Nuggets, and now the Clippers blew a 3-1 lead against the Nuggets. And this Nuggets team is good with Nikola Jokic, Paul Millsap, Gary Harris, Jamal Murray. This Nuggets team is dangerous to be playing right now. But the fact that the Clippers blew a 3-1 lead when this series, when we could have had the Lakers and the Clippers in the conference finals, the Denver Nuggets really ruined the party, because they found a way to come back in the 3-1 deficit. And they're looking to punch their ticket to the NBA Finals for the first time in franchise history. So coming from me, in this year's Western Conference Finals, to see who will punch their ticket to the NBA Finals this year, if this was the Lakers and the Clippers, I would have said this series is going 7. But it's the Nuggets and the Lakers. This series is going to go either 6, maybe 5, or maybe a 4-game sweep. But coming from me, I got to go with Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and the Los Angeles Lakers to defeat the Denver Nuggets and punch their ticket back to the NBA Finals for the first time since 2010. So my NBA Finals will be, in a lot of people's opinion and mine, the greatest rivalry in NBA playoff history, the Boston Celtics facing the Los Angeles Lakers. And those are my 2020 NBA Playoffs Eastern and Western Conference Finals predictions. Now, I do want to thank you guys so very much for watching this video today. Comment below. Who do you see winning the Eastern Conference Finals between the Boston Celtics and the Miami Heat? And who do you see winning the Western Conference Finals between the Lakers and the Denver Nuggets? And let me know, what is your potential NBA Finals? Mine is the Celtics and the Lakers, but let me know what you guys think. And as always, represent your NBA teams in the comment section. Let's have a conversation about them. Even if they didn't make the playoffs this year, or they got eliminated in the conference semifinals. As always, if I see your comment, I'll definitely look at, like it, and of course reply right back to you, because comments are absolutely always welcome on this channel. And I do want to thank you guys so very much for watching this video tonight. Now, before you guys go, as always, you guys can never forget to do this. That like button, comment, share with your friends. Of course, super kick that like button like only you guys can. Of course, you guys can never forget to do this as well. That subscribe button, become part of this bigger and dangerous alliance. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, what are you waiting for? Super kick that subscribe button and become part of this dangerous alliance. And I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow or Wednesday for my official 2020 Stanley Cup final prediction. Later days, guys. Have a wonderful evening. Stay safe and peace.